Marty, where have you been, boy? I've been dying to show you my latest discovery.
Doc, never mind that. I gotta tell you, I just seen something I gotta tell you about.
Marty, did you borrow the Tesla again without permission?
Oh, Doc, I'm flabbergasted. I wouldn't borrow your Tesla without asking you. All right, yeah, I borrowed the Tesla.
Again, Marty? Again? How many times have I told you?
Doc, never mind all that. I gotta tell you, I know the flux capacitor is a highly technical blah, 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 but Doc, I gotta tell you what I saw. I went 20 years into the future, Doc, and it was...
Marty, you don't need to do that anymore. I'm telling you, the future is now. Look what I have here. Do you know what that is?
An air freshener?
An air freshener. A boy thinks it's an air freshener. No, Marty, quite the contrary. This is all of the world's knowledge at the command of my voice.
Oh, come on, Doc. You're pulling my leg. You're trying to tell me that little thing can answer any question?
That's what I'm telling you, Marty. Stand back and prepare to be amazed. Okay, Google. Let's talk to Stone Temple.
All right, here's the test version of Stone Temple.
Hi, welcome to the Stone Temple Digital Marketing Assistant. You can ask me to define or how to execute a variety of SEO and digital marketing terms. What can I help you with?
What is a nofollow tag?
The nofollow attribute on a link is an instruction to the search engine to not pass PageRank via the link. Google recommends that you use this on any links that are a part of paid advertising or user-generated content.
Whoa, Doc, that's amazing. I mean, that was some of that SEO stuff, right? But hey, Doc, won't things like this change SEO forever?
You betcha, Marty. And here's why.
So Eric, you've been saying for a while that the rise of digital personal assistants is going to have a significant impact on the world of search. Now, before we dig into why you think that, define for us quickly what a digital personal assistant, or a DPA, is.
Sure. A digital personal assistant is essentially a software program in the cloud that a person can easily communicate with to carry out tasks or get information. You might use them to set up a reservation, find out the weather in your travel destination, reset the temperature for your home, virtually anything that internet-connected devices can do. Right now, the most visible examples of DPAs are those that you access through Google Home or Amazon Echo or Microsoft Invoke or Apple Siri.
So what's the connection of these devices and DPAs in general with our world of search?
Well, to understand that, you have to be aware of the dramatic rise of voice search. That is, people doing searches by speaking to a device rather than typing in text. Andrew Ng of Baidu predicts that by 2020, more than 50% of all searches will be conducted either via voice command or image search. And this was a natural outcome from the popularity of smartphones, where it's often easier to input by voice rather than text.
And digital personal assistants are the next step toward the prominence of voice queries?
Well, yes, they are. Since DPAs have no keyboard and most have no screen, they're designed from the ground up for voice interaction. In fact, that's their appeal. It's incredibly easy to initiate an interaction with a DPA. As long as you're within its hearing range, you just say the phrase that alerts it, such as, "Okay, Google," and then speak your question or request.
And it responds by voice as well.
Right. And that's where the big impact on search hits home. These devices typically have just one answer for any given query. So no more deciding which of the 10 or more links to search results page you should click on. The device kind of decides for you.
And that means there is only one result, one answer.
Exactly. So optimizing for that is still an SEO task. SEO isn't going away, but instead of optimizing to get reasonably high in the results, we now have to be optimizing to be the one best answer that a DPA's algorithm will choose. And actually, we're already beginning to live in that world as SEOs.
Really? How so?
Well, for the past few years, we've seen Google and now Bing promoting more and more what Google calls featured snippets. A featured snippet grabs one particular result for a query and promotes it to a box and sits above all the other results. And it's also an expanded result, so it often gives the complete answer without requiring a click-through to a website.
And you think those featured snippets are paving the way for the world of digital personal assistants?
I really do. Google must realize that the world of search is moving toward this one best answer environment. So it makes sense for them to be testing and learning how to serve up such answers.
So what should search marketers be doing to prepare for such a world?
Well, first, I would begin by learning all you can about how to optimize for featured snippets. What you learn by doing that will probably set you up to learn how to optimize for voice-driven devices. Another proactive step you can take is to learn how to design apps for digital personal assistants. I've already built a couple actually for Google Home and Amazon Alexa. In fact, you heard one of them in action actually in our little skit.
And you'll find a lot more information about digital personal assistants and how to prepare your search strategy for them in the linked resources in the notes for this episode.
Also, you'll want to check out the link to our next 10X conference in Boston on May 9th, 2018. Our theme will be Mastering the Changing Digital Marketing Landscape, and speakers like Rand Fishkin, Ann Handley, Larry Kim, and more will help prepare you for the way digital marketing is changing today and tomorrow.
And now, Eric, do you know what time it is?
No, what time is it?
It's time to go back
to the future! So, what do you think of this, Marty? Pretty far out, as you kids say, right?
Too cool for school, Doc. But hey, listen, I took the Tesla 20 years into the future. Don't you want to know what I saw?
I don't know, Marty. The future shouldn't be messed with, but okay, sure. What did you see?
Well, you know that SEO agency you hired to help with your inventions website?
Yeah, Stone Temple?
Yeah, sure, that's it. Well, Stone Temple, 20 years in the future, it turns out that Stone Temple is so good, they got every site in the world ranking #1 for everything. They broke Google.
Broke Google? Marty, that's not a moment to be lost.
Should I fire up the Tesla and time machine?
No time for that, Marty. Call my broker and have them shift all my money to Bing.